Hello, everyone. It's about 3 a.m. where I am, and I should be either asleep or at least doing something more entertaining than this. But talk has come up around the internet once again about DVDs rotting, specifically ones from Warner Brothers. I've known about this problem for more than 10 years, but it's been come up again, and some affected titles mentioned are ones that I had not checked. So I figured I should check some of these. So I was going through my shelves and pulling these out, and all the ones you see before you, these are multi-disc sets, and all have one or more discs that are faulty. And keep in mind, I bought all of these brand new. I do not buy any media used for the purpose of saving money. I like having everything in absolutely perfect condition. The only things I buy used are things that are on obsolete formats, which of course I love, or something that's long out of print that I have to have but just can't get any other way. So all of these were bought brand new, sealed. No one's ever touched them but me. And, I keep everything stored, well, I don't leave them out collecting dust or out of the cases or anything like that. Yeah, and I have a program on the computer called DVD Shrink, which allows you to scan through a disc in about 2 minutes. So you don't have to watch all of it or chapter skip through it and then potentially skip over a bad spot. So, yeah. Big casualty here. Wonder Woman Season 3. Got this at Big Lots in the big box set bonanza of 2009. That was when a bunch of Warner box sets showed up there. Most were $6. I paid $6 for this one. I got some for $3. But regardless what I paid for this, yeah, it's all two-sided discs, which I happen to like. There have been manufacturing problems with them, but when they work, I like them because, it's just cool that you can use both sides of a disc, and, they take up half as much space. Thing I don't like about the later ones is there is no label at all on side 2. That just looks really cheap. They used to have like printing on both sides, but the later ones, yeah, they left the printing off. But regardless, something I never saw before is there's actual some visible damage to this disc. I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but yeah, there's some crap along the outside. Those aren't my fingerprints. That's just some crap that got on there. So that's kind of weird. I've seen that a couple times before. The rest of these discs look pretty nice, but yeah, I scanned all of them on a DVD Shrink on my computer, and most of them they basically around the layer change point is where it would not read. I also have an Oppo DVD player, or it's a 4K player actually, and that's one of the best on the market, and that handles bad discs better than my computer. So in the past, I've had some that the computer wasn't able to scan that still played fine with no issues. But yeah, all of these were checked on the Oppo player also, and it at least froze up for a bit. Either it just stopped playing or it would like glitch, and I don't even accept a slight glitch on any of my stuff. But yeah, these are just unwatchable. This one really hurts because it's out of print, and I was actually looking forward to this one being released. I also got this one at Big Lots. This is 3 discs of cartoons, and all 3 of these discs, they're single-sided, but they were dual layer, and all 3 of these discs go kaput about at the point where it changes layers on the outer edge of the disc. And this is out of print, so I just had to go on eBay and find another sealed copy for about $30. And I just have to pray that that one will work. I can't even send this back to Warner because they'll tell me it's out of print and they can't replace it. So a little bit more background I should add is that I had several volumes of Tales from the Crypt. A few years ago, I discovered that a lot of those had this problem, and I was able to send those back into Warner, and they sent me new copies that were pressed in Mexico by Technicolor, and that facility had its own issues, but lately it's actually the only remaining disc pressing plant for North America right now, and those have been fine. I think just one disc of this scans through okay. The rest of them just crap out in the middle. Already, I've actually got replacements for all of these except for one coming on the way from various sources, brand new and sealed still. So, crossing my fingers. This has actually been repackaged, so I could get Warner to replace this in a new package, but the discs don't have full color labels, and having had this, I kind of like to have the original issue, but I will have to get that reissue if it's not totally the end of the world like some of these others are. Okay, Gilligans Island. I bought this at Walmart, and this is two-sided dual layer discs, and at least what. Yeah, actually, two of the discs crap out. One does on both sides. They printed a lot of these, so I sent for another one. Warner has reissued this on single-sided discs, which I don't want to get. I have seasons 2 and 3. I scanned those, and those are fine, thankfully. This is another one that hurts, the Peanuts 1960s collection, and this is actually, disc 1 is single layer, so that plays okay, and disc 2 is dual layer. And yeah, that craps out on the second layer. And this is also out of print, so I had to pay a premium price for another sealed copy of this. And we'll just have to hope that that works. Hopefully I can at least find these specials on other releases, but yeah, that's just a pain in the ass. And another real casualty, wait till your father gets home. This was another one I got at Big Lots for only about $6. This is 4 discs, all single-sided but dual layer, and all of those won't get past the layer change, so there's at least one episode on each disc that just won't play. And this is out of print, and people are asking ridiculous amounts even for used copies, but Warner Archive recently issued the entire series on Blu-ray, so I ordered that, and it came really quick, and the quality of this is really nice, so I'll be glad to have this. Being obsessive, I would still like to have a playable copy of the DVD, but I'm not going to pay King's ransom for that. Okay, and this is kind of funny. I had volumes 1 and 2 of Pinky in the Brain, also from the great Big Lot sale, and those had... I can't remember offhand how many discs that were bad, but I went on eBay. This is also still available, but in a different package. Went on eBay, and someone was selling the first 3 volumes of it, and I could clearly see that the first 2, which I needed to replace, were made in Mexico by Technicolor, so those are fine. But they also included volume 3, and sure enough, this is made by Warner, and I will show you what the disc looks like. Okay, another thing I hate is these stacked discs. You have to take one out to get the one behind it. So I much prefer two-sided discs. But if you've got enough DVDs like I have, you can spot in like a second the manufacturer. So yeah, this is made by Warner, and yeah, I kept those 2 stored side up because they both crap out. I think these 2 discs here are fine. So yeah, I've already ordered another sealed copy of this. I will, again, kind of ironic because I probably wouldn't have gotten volume 3 had it not been for that deal, and now, of course, this is toast. And Saturday Morning Cartoons, bought all of those volumes as they came out, paid close to full price for these. There was 2 volumes from the 60s, 2 from the 70s, 1 from the 80s, and I scanned all of those. The others were fine, but these 2 each have 1 bad disc, and I've got a replacement for these coming. They are at least still available as a complete set, so I could actually get order from Warner or any authorized retailer a complete set of these volumes together, they probably will not have the nice full color disc art anymore, but at least they are more likely to play. So yeah, this is just a sampling here. I mean, I can understand, you know, a bad disc here or there, but this many, I mean, I'm sorry, that is just more than 100% inexcusable. So yeah, people are talking about this, so that got me to double check some of these discs for trouble, and yeah, you can see the results. Anyway, yeah, shame on you, Warner. You suck. I'm still not going digital. But yeah, this just sucks.